You are sublime. That is the card you're going to be making today. Hello, my name's Kimberly Smith. I'm the Papered Chef. And each month I have a card club where I share 4 different card designs. I will show you a couple of those designs. Had a little flood or a little leakage in my she shed. I don't want to call it a flood. That's exaggerating, especially when there's bigger problems in this world. But I will show you what happened in a couple of my cards. And the other cards we'll be making this month. All right, so let's just jump right into it. We're going to use the Lost Lagoon. This is an adorable set. If you'd like to get it this month, it's a good time to get it because I'm just pulling out all the cute stamps we're going to use. Because it's one of those months where we're having something special going on at Stampin' Up. It's called Bonus Days. So for each $50 you spend at my Stampin' Up store, I'm just putting all the stamps here that we're going to use. You will get a $5 coupon, which you can then use during the month of August. I'll go ahead and put that there. Okay, so that's what's cool about this month of July 2024. We're going to use this little crabby with the snorkel on. We're going to use this little jellyfish with the snorkel on. I love whimsical things. Here's another little fish with a snorkel. You know. Let's see. I forgot the Misty Moonlight, because I have a lot of ink colors we're going to be using today. Misty Moonlight. We can do some tone-on-tone stamping with Lost Lagoon. Let's see. It might have been Pretty Peacock I used, not Misty Moonlight. I honestly can't remember. But, and Calypso Coral and Fresh Freesia. What we can do is we can look up in the Thoughtful Journey and see if it says what the coordinating colors are. Maybe that's how. All right, Calypso Coral. It was Pretty Peacock I think I used. All right, so I don't need Misty Moonlight. Pretty Peacock, Calypso Coral, Fresh Freesia, and Lost Lagoon. I made the sample so long ago. So this is the paper that you have in your Card on Blue Card Club kit. It's called Thoughtful Journey. And you're like, well, what does that have to do with water? Well, there's this page here. A couple pages like this one here, they look like water. So I have some that are already, and you can stamp right onto the DSP, which is really cool. This is a design I was playing with before. These pieces are just great. So you have 2 sides, but I'm just going to get out a new pack. And I say pack meaning I've already put it into a little package that I give you. So this is what you have in your card club kit. So you have the Thoughtful Journey Designer Series paper. See how you can use any of these little papers that look like water? We have to cut the paper first, by the way, just so we make sure we get the right little border so we know where to stamp. Like this is a really cool color too. Here, this one here. See how it's going to be? You're going to use that piece there. And, you know, again, you can use other pieces as well. Isn't that just so beautiful? So pretty. And then we'll use this piece here. So on the other sides of our Designer Series paper, you have a plain side, so you can always have lots of options. So let's see. We need the submarine. We got that. We need You Are Sublime. We need the little fish. So we need this little row of fish. Oops, that one. You Are Sublime. And then we need this. All right, so I'm just going to get a piece of paper so we can write down the measurements. I'll be right back. Okay, we have our paper. All right, so this is going to be July 2024 Card on Blue. Card on Blue is the name of my card club because I'm the Papered Chef. That's my card club, and each month we do at least one blue card because I love blue. So we're going to now talk about, we're going to stamp right onto the card, but we need to make this little, so we're going to use the Thoughtful Journey DSP. We're going to make this little border. Okay, so bonus days, by the way, you need to spend $50 to get your $5 coupon. So this is not $50. This is like, I don't know, 20 something. So if you purchase that and some designer series paper and a couple other things, it's pretty easy to spend $50 at our store. And then you get a $5 coupon to use later. You save those up and just make a note of it. It'll come in the email right away. And then you can spend them next month. Thoughtful Journey DSP. So we're going to do, like, it's going to be like that. And then it's going to be a little bit smaller. So we're going to do that. And then a little bit like so. So because you have 12 different sheets of paper, I wanted to make sure you had enough of this one. But this one you can use different ones for. So we're going to use, this one's going to be 4 1/4 by 3 inch, no, 3 and, or just by, or sorry, by 3 1/4. Oh, that was supposed to be 4 1/2. Yikes. All right, we'll just do here 4 1/2. I'm not wasting too much paper. I'm just going to do that. 4 1/2 by 3 1/4. And that's why I got out the paper so I can write it myself. Let's just make sure. Okay, 4 1/2 by 3 1/4. And then this one is going to be, this one's the one that's 4 1/4. 4 1/4 by 3. So now I'm going to stamp both of these at the same time. So get these out. Okay, good. Let's get rid of this. This is just one of those papers where you're going to be stamping, or one of those cards where you're stamping right onto the card. See? All right, so layer 1 is going to be 4 1/2. And layer 2 is going to be 4 1/4. And this one is going to be times 3. And the reason I made it 3 is just so we can get 2 out of 1 sheet of our paper, because each of your pieces of paper are different. And this one's 3 1/4. So there you go. There are your measurements. There'll be a lot more to write on here as far as ink, colors, and things, because there's lots of ink colors. We'll put that down here. So we're going to do this first because we're going to put this piece, we're not going to stamp first, but we're going to put this like this. We're going to stamp the inside and the outside, but I'm saying what you want to do is put it like that, and don't actually attach it yet, because if we mess up, we can end up, like, say we mess up our stamping, we can be like, oops, we're going to put this over here now and stamp on that side. So don't attach this yet. Just kind of use it as a guide, right, to know where you're going to put your stamps. Hope that makes sense. So now you're going to lay this here, and you're going to make sure there's enough room. Let's make sure, right? Put that right up at the corner, kind of like 1/8 of an inch away. There you go. And then there'll be enough room for that little guy. Yay. Oops, and I need a sea star. Another sea star with a snorkel. Isn't that funny? These animals are already in the water. They don't need snorkels, but it's so cute. Isn't it whimsical? All right, so let's go ahead and we'll ink these all up, so we can just do that one first. And I just want to use this little piece of paper. I'm going to just fold this up and kind of use this as a place to stamp onto. So before I stamp onto the, oh, that came out nice. Before I stamp onto the card, just stamping onto my piece of paper. And if you have to make this a little tiny bit smaller, that's fine too. All right, so far so good. This next one is going to be Lost Lagoon. We're stamping straight. It's going to be just tone on tone stamping. Lost Lagoon. I'll just put it on here. Okay. Come on, get a good, I'm just trying to get a good flat surface here. There we go. It looks good to me. Okay, I think I need to move this guy up some. That's okay. I'm covering that part up. I'm covering that part up. I'm such a sloppy stamper. Okay, let's see there. Okay, so far so good. And now we have the little crabby baby. And I'm going to put the crab on there with Calypso Coral as well. I'm just going to get out a different piece of scrap paper. that's already gonna help me be flatter. There you go. The crab goes here. Okay, now this one, I just was alternating the colors a little bit, so I have to wipe that off. For this one, I did use the same color twice, but we're going to just put the white one. Okay. Let's see. I'm taking the same little guy that we stamped in Calypso Coral up above, and I just want to stamp him in Lost Lagoon. Okay. And I'm probably gonna trim this paper like a tiny bit smaller, just to make it fit on there. Okay, and while I'm here, I want to go ahead and stamp the other card. Okay, I'm just gonna do like an alternate thing. So now we're gonna put this little fish, get one more stamping block, with the pretty peacock down on the corner. Down on the corner, out here in the street. Okay, there we go. Put this here. And then I went back to using Calypso Coral because I wanted my crab. I wanted my crab to be Calypso Coral all the time. So I'm just kind of following along with what I did here. So I went here, the crab, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put a crab up here while I'm here. Okay. And what else we have going on here? We have a little sea star with the same color, the Lost Lagoon. And we have one over here. And then we have the fish in the Calypso Coral again over here. See, so I just kind of alternate the colors, and I change the color up in the corner so it would have alternate colors. So let's just keep going on this one now. I'm going to put like this little jelly again. I shouldn't have cleaned them off. There we go. So cute. And then we'll do another fish in the corner. That's okay. That one is okay because that actually looks kind of cute with the little fin. Probably looked like it was supposed to be there. Okay, let's see. This one, crabby again. We'll do another crab over there. Another sea star. And now we're ready to clean this off to put another fish. I'm going to put the fish over there in the Calypso Coral. All right, so just make sure your fish is facing the right way on your stamp. All right, so that one is... Sorry, Mike. No, I had to go get her fabric. I see your question, Kathy. Hubby fixed my air conditioner today, which is leaking all over. My mom is freaking out about the news of today's events. And she's in there sewing. Get ready for my sister's wedding. I mean, we're all freaking out. As you can tell, I'm kind of distracted as well. But anyway, yes, we got her fabric. Not because of my sister, though. My sister forgot to send it. So, but of course, when you're getting married, you forget a lot of things. So what I want to do is, like, for some reason, when I first did this, and maybe because this card isn't exactly 4 1/4. No, it is 4 1/4. Let's see. 1 inch, 2 inch. Anyway, I'm not sure why this one worked. You can call the house phone. All right, now that one looks a little better. So I'm going to use this card right here, and I'm going to kind of put that up near the corner without having to trim it anymore. So anyway, my mom made 2 ring bearer pillows because my 2 nephews are going to be the ring bearers in my sister's wedding. And then she made one of those, like, she made like 3 flower girl baskets. Now it says my screen is frozen. I hope it's not frozen for you guys. Oops, cancel. Okay, your screen went black. Okay, you can hear me, but it's frozen. Okay, I'm not sure why my screen went black and how to get it unfrozen. Okay, you can hear me, but you can't see me. I think what happens when people called me, it made my screen get frozen. I'm not sure why. You flipped this a switch, but no picture. Yeah. All right. Well, I think I'm going to have to start over again. We'll just have to do part 1 and part 2. Let's see what this is down here. Cancel. No, I didn't hit anything. It's just that my neighbors kept calling me. And I didn't hit any buttons, but that made my screen get frozen. So I'm just going to see if I can do anything about it. I think I'm just going to have to start again. Sorry, guys. Let's see what this is. Yeah, I'm going to just start part 2. That's what I'm going to do. Thank you. I'll just start part 2.